Okay, you do that. In the meantime, we're live. So, welcome to SRW. Typical shit. We're going through it. Let's do this. Yeah, Ryan's here.
It's been a while since I was here.
Indeed. Hi, Leo.
Hello.
You missed everything, haven't I?
Yeah, it happens.
Literally everything. Whoa.
Did you get to the part where Mazinger kills everybody and he's all like, I'm
No, but I
evil
did
now?
get to the part where Koji dies horribly in lava.
I don't care about Koji. I only care about Mazinger.
Holy shit, Ryan. Wow.
I'm kind of horrified.
Wow, Ryan. What the fuck?
That reminds me, I recently wrote chapter 2 of Samurai Story, and I kill off 2 characters in it, and I let Sheena read like a section of it.
She was like, wow.
She was all like, you monster. Because admittedly, it is kind of gruesome how I do it. I'll probably give a little update on the podcast because a lot has happened with it.
Is Kenra her husbando?
That's a good question, Sheena. Is Kenra your husbando? I actually did let Sheena read the prologue and the first chapter. Because I sent her a section, she's all like, let me read the rest. And I'm like, fine. So I let her read the rest on Google Drive, and then I took it down.
Indeed. Toya has recently been revealed to be one of the Fury.
Oh no.
What does that mean?
That means he's awesome, basically.
Genetically, he's predisposed to be good at everything.
Pretty much, yeah. That's literally what it means.
Playing eugenics, man.
Also, this is the stage where the Shuffle Lines finally all get their fucking super modes. Thank God.
About time.
And it's also the stage where Alan just kind of discovers the burning Gundam somewhere in the desert.
Oh wow, this was buried. Neat!
Exactly.
Hey guys, guess what I found?
Oh great, he dug up another burning Gundam, tossed it in the back with the others.
Ew. Freedom Gundam. Get that shit out of here. Chuck.
Ew.
Oh
There's nothing free about that.
Ugh, seed.
Serious seed.
No,
Nothing
don't
serious
eat
about
it.
it.
Serious Sam would shoot you for that.
Indeed. Serious sugar.
Delicious.
Indeed. And here's the stage.
They should make a sequel to Seed and call it Gundam Flower. No, Gundam,
They called it Destiny.
They called it Gundam Seed Destiny, and it was even worse than Seed was.
okay, how about Gundam Flower Fate?
What?
How about Gundam Double Cancer?
How about it's already had a sequel, Ryan? Your joke is dead.
Or how about it can get a second one?
Well,
Please
actually, they are apparently working on a movie that's supposed to conclude the whole thing.
Please
Really?
no.
Yep.
I bet I know how it's gonna go.
Ow.
Would you not?
It's gonna be all like, Kira, you must control yourself. It's like, I don't want to. I don't want to kill anybody. But you must. I don't want to. But you have to. Oh, okay.
We're taking prisoners.
The funny thing is, that would be better writing than what Seed has.
Of course,
Definitely
no.
Destiny.
Maybe he'll do that purple eye thing where he's all like, I'm going to kill everyone.
So yeah, we have to kill everything. This will be easy because everybody's upgraded. So...
Except Argo.
How about we don't add more Seed? I love how Sheena hasn't seen a single episode of Gundam Seed, but she hates it already. I love that. It makes me happy. No, not me, man. Anything that makes me upset.
So since Koji is dead, does that mean Mazinger is gone, or are you just not using
That
him right
means
now?
Mazinger is gone. I'm sorry, Ryan. It has to be this way.
Who made this game again?
That would be iSoft.
iSoft. And have they made anything
Eyeballs.
new lately?
Their most recent creation was Super Robot Wars UX. Yeah.
Was it crappy?
Yeah, it was pretty fucking bad.
He
This
was
is
laughing, but what you didn't hear were the tears.
I wish I could cry.
You know, it's amazing what killing off a character will do to your company.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
Isn't it?
I imagine they were like, we're gonna kill Mazinger. I don't know if that's a good idea. Do you remember last year with Super Robot Wars Mega 5?
Yeah,
The one that-
existed.
The one that no one got to play because it was burned in a fire.
Yeah.
Because we killed off Mazinger in the previous game. I know. But I want to make a change. I want to see what we can do. I want to break the mold. And he's all...
Terrible plan.
It's like that guy resigns. It's like, okay, here's my 2 weeks notice.
No, you'd give your 2 weeks notice.
Yeah, I saw, thanks to what you linked me, that Discotheque is getting that Mazinger thing.
Yeah, the reboot. They're actually subbing it. It's pretty awesome.
You're like, yes! Ah!
Pretty much.
And then you tripped.
I'm gonna have to... I still need to actually... I probably should watch one of the Mazingers before I decide that he's the greatest thing ever.
Probably. Like,
That might help.
you and Sheena were gonna watch Maz and Kaiser, but that never happened.
Make sure you pick the good one.
So Maz and Kaiser.
I plan to start with the original and see how I like it.
Ryan,
The old
okay,
70s thing.
let me hook you up with something hip and new, alright? Have you
Don't-
heard of SKL?
Oh god, don't.
Why would you ever?
Because I hate myself.
I heard the blood come out there.
Just a little.
Oh lord.
God, why would you do that?
If I put Cell on my team, he'll be not mad at me. I'm playing Xenoverse
I figured.
while watching the stream.
I figured.
Multitasking is the thing. You see, Saichi up there thinks he's cool. And he kind of is.
Dude, we all have our super book. Oh, you ain't got a shot. Oh, hey. The Nadesco and a piece of shit showed up.
The Nadesco and what the hell is that hideous thing?
Ugh.
It's a growth that spewed from the earth. I think we should kill it.
Who puts you on the planet? Ugh.
It's like a floating junkyard.
Whatever you said, thing.
So which seed thing were we talking about? Because I blinked and they all look the same to me anyway. It's a miserable little pile of garbage.
Oh,
Well, you see, we were talking about the one that floats.
oh, that reminds me of what I forgot to do
Ah.
before the stream. Oh, well, I'll do it after the stage.
See, that actually kind of rules out about half of them.
Leo, we were
Yeah.
talking about the giant robot one.
Oh, so
Oh.
the nun.
Yeah.
We were talking about the Gundam version.
So all of them.
You see, because I was also thinking of the, Nah, are we just gonna... was it the Freedom?
Yeah, the freedom.
Oh, yeah, that's probably one of the worst. One of the more broken ones when you upgrade it, but it shouldn't be.
Indeed.
It's one of the more broken ones, even if you don't upgrade it. I fucking hate it.
Does the Freedom wish that it was free from Seed?
No, it's part of Seed.
But it doesn't. Maybe it's different. Maybe
Dude,
it wants
it's
to
owned
break
by
free.
Kira.
Yeah.
The closest thing to, like, maybe, possibly, in some alternate dimension escaping Seed would be maybe the Archangel, and even then.
Archangel.
Exactly. And that's
Isn't
Oh,
why.
it's the legged ship.
Isn't there a spin-off of Seed that you say was pretty good, Stan?
Yeah, the Astray manga, which is actually competent because it actually has characters.
Yeah. Is there anybody with red hair in it?
Yes, actually.
Good.
Granted, it's reddish brown, but it's technically still red.
You know,
Ah,
I find that there are plenty series out there that just don't understand the concept of red hair.
They need to take a note from you.
Like, Bleach, I'm fine because, you know, real red hair doesn't look red sometimes.
Yeah.
But, like, Dynasty Warriors, they gave you, like, pinkish hair. Skyrim, it was like an auburn. And now you're telling me this Astray thing is being all reddish-brown. I'm just like, what are you doing?
But yeah, those mangas are actually pretty good.
Cool.
Although finding like the first entry in it is a bitch and a half, I tell you.
Are they is it a fan translation, or are they, like,
no, it's
official?
official. So
Okay.
finding it's a bitch and a half.
Who did it? Do you know?
I think Tokyo Pop did.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
think.
That would explain why it's hard to find, because they're kind of dead.
Yeah.
yeah, maybe a little.
All the sequels though, you can find no fucking problem. It's just finding the original that sucks.
Finding the good one.
Finding the Bandai Namco one.
And I spam code.
Bandai Spamco.
Yeah.
Oh, I was looking on GameFly and I saw that they put J-Stars on the PS3 section as well, so I think it's going to be a physical thing,
Good.
because GameFly doesn't do digital.
Right.
They did PC games at one point where you could just, if you remember, they just gave you a handful of PC games you could just download for free. But,
You see, one thing that Valve started that I wish more, I wish was used more, is if you bought, if you bought the PS3, I think even the PC version too, of Portal 2, you could redeem a copy of it for the other system and play them both.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, that's awesome, and then no one else did it ever.
Yeah.
Valve hasn't actually made any games other than Dota, or Dota 2. Well, there was CS:GO. Dota 2 and CS:GO, I think, are the only things that they made after Portal 2. I could be wrong. But, yeah, obviously, CS:GO is... it might be on consoles, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure it's not, and if it is, it's not updated because it's just not a very console-friendly game. And neither is Dota 2. So they haven't really had a chance to do it. Plus, I mean, you know, new systems out with new restrictions and more dumb things, so... yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Maybe someday the systems will get along. No, never.
Yeah. Not as long as people exist in this world.
what if... That'd be funny if, like... Now I have, like, this little story going on in my head of, like, Kazurai going over to, whoever's in charge of Xbox, and he's crying, and he's like, I'm sorry! And they have, like, this really emotional moment. And,
Kazurai is PlayStation.
I know, I'm saying him goes over to whoever...
Oh,
whoever does... I want to say Bill Gates just because of Microsoft, but I know that's not true.
yeah, no, he's actually a pretty cool guy. So.
Yeah. I was going to say Ken Kutaragi, but I don't even know if he even does anything for Sony anymore. But basically, Sony and Xbox and Microsoft, they reconcile, and Shigeru Miyamoto happens to be in the room as well, having pizza at Xbox's house, Xbox Chan's house, and he's all like, "Hello, Ken," and Ken is all like, hi, Shigeru," and Shigeru's all like, "You seem nervous. Do I intimidate you?" And he's all like, no. And then he's all like, "Because if I'm making you uncomfortable, I can take my pants off." And he's all like, "No, that's fine." And then they're all like, "Let's all be friends." And they're like, "Okay." Actually, I think Kaz Hirai has like 8 Wii U's at his house. I read an article where it said the CEO of Sony has like 4 Wii U's at his house.
I don't know. I'm not sure if that's true or not. Partially because I remember for the longest time, which might still be a thing. Although it's just because because of the shenanigans that happened between Nintendo and Sony a long time ago with the SNES CD. Nintendo did something kind of shady in a sense. Sony basically developed the SNES CD for them and then decided at the last minute, nope, and then just went with Philips pretty much almost without telling them, I think. Just all of a sudden just like, nah.
Yeah, I heard about that.
They just went behind their back and Sony was like, okay, nope, that's not cool. No.
Now everyone powered up.
PlayStation.
I hope to get a Wii U with my birthday money soon.
Good. Do it.
Definitely do it.
I'm going to, because I'm a Sony and Nintendo guy by default, and so I wanted to get a PS4 and a Wii U, and I've got the PS4 now, so I felt kind of empty without the Wii U. So I'm just like, I want that too.
It's just so empty without it.
I think I'm gonna go for the Super Mario 3D World bundle, because I really like that game.
It's a good.
This is probably a dumb question. Is 3D World online multiplayer, or is it just local?
Local. Nintendo is still kind of really bad about doing online multiplayer, but to be perfectly honest, I don't blame them for doing that with 3D World because lag in a platformer is bad.
Yeah,
Very bad.
I don't know if an online Mario game like that would. I guess they could do it down the line, but I don't know if that's something I necessarily expect.
It's not something I would expect, and to be honest, the only way they could really do it is if interactions between the characters was more scripted type, where it's like you go to a pad where you interact with the character to do a special action. But that wouldn't feel very good in a Mario game. Because in 3D World, any interactions with the other players is whenever you want it, you pick them up and throw them off a cliff because you're an asshole, not because the game is.
Yeah.
And constantly fail at penguin jumping.
Yeah, but there's no penguin in that one.
Aw. Then it's instantly inferior. I'm sorry. It has to be this way.
Nah, it has other things to make up for it. If only you knew.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I've played a little bit of 3D World at a GameStop at their little kiosk thing. I've played a fair amount of 3D Land on my 3DS, so I feel like that it's
Great.
yeah, I like 3D Land. It's kind of what I want in a 3D Mario game, so I feel like it satisfies me.
Sexually.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Good.
Why'd you ask?
What do you mean, why'd I ask?
Just in time.
It's like I'm playing it, then Shigeru Miyamoto just rushes into my room and he's all like, "Are you enjoying your Mario game?" And I'm like, "Yes, thank you, Shigeru Miyamoto." And he's all like, "Okay."
I like
And
how
he's-
they didn't even attempt to try and hit Blade. They knew better.
They're just like, well, that's never gonna happen, so
Pretty much.
we'll go somewhere else now. Thank you. A friend of mine is really salty because he, like one of his mains in Smash 4 is Pit, and he lost to Pit Dittos in a row, like 2 full sets of Pit Dittos in a row on Anther's Ladder. And he's like soul-crushing amounts of salt, and I was like, oh, that sucks. I mean, don't get salty though. And he's like, well, the guy was kind of an asshole too. It's like, oh, those kind of people.
I wonder, will it even hit Blade? No, it won't.
I'm not even sure why he mains Pit, because he's very aware of Pit's shortcomings, and Pit does have a lot. He thinks Pit's going to drop that down the tier list like a rock once people really figure him out. And I think he's right, partially because he's extremely good at Smash Brothers, even if he says he's not. So I mean,
He really isn't.
no, he is.
Be sure.
Definitely sure.
It's like, he's like, oh man, I really like playing as Pit. And he slowly turns to his Dr. Mario amiibo and he's like, I must be strong. I will not give in to temptation. I don't even think, do they have a Dr. Mario amiibo?
No,
I thought.
not yet.
Not yet, yeah. I wonder how long it'll take for them to incorporate amiibos into Skylanders, if they're even going to.
Why
They're
would
prob-
they? They're competitors.
Yeah, that
That'd be so
would be a
funny.
good idea.
Yeah, like... No.
In fact, I could honestly see like Skylanders games not coming out on the Wii U anymore, simply because they want to sell their own stupid little battle pad thing. And if they give you a battle pad that you have to use that uses pretty much the exact same technology as the the Wii U gamepad, the Amiibos and all that, NFC chips.
Yeah.
Like, why would you get a battle pad? Why would they do that? They know they wouldn't be able to get away with that, so just no. Done. We're not competing with you. We're going to siphon money from children a different way. Killed Spyro.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny now how, like, Skylanders kind of started off as sort of like a Spyro-themed thing, and now
Now
it's
it
almost like
has nothing to do with them.
it's like completely in the backdrop. It's kind of like the Rayman Raving Rabbids thing, in a way. I see a lot of videos on Skylanders that are like parents playing with their kids. I find that interesting that that's the demographic right now.
From what I hear, the Skylar games, they're actually pretty good.
Yeah.
They're not like amazing games, but they're pretty good.
Yeah, I'm sure the game's really, really fun. I might pick it up someday, but I feel like
tip now that the market's settled.
yeah. I guess the main thing with Skylanders that I'd have to buy the figurines, and that could turn into a collection. Then I'm spending thousands of dollars on I must get the rare golden fire guy.
Yeah, don't collect them.
Bad idea. Don't collect the Amiibos either. That's you can try, but just
Happy Console Gamer posted a video about all the trouble he's had to go through trying to get the Amiibos.
Yeah, I mean, it's like if you just want to get all the Smash ones, you're already kind of screwed. But then they're going to be releasing other ones for they have the Mario collection now, and that's already a pain. And then they have a special golden Mario.
Yeah.
It's just like,
That said, if you ever find a defective amiibo, buy it immediately because those sell for tons.
Yeah.
well, because they're hilarious and rare.
Indeed.
They should make Reggie Phil's whatever his last name is amiibo.
Reggie Fisa-Fees.
Reggie Visa, because he's probably on a visa.
They should make a Chad Warden amiibo just for irony's sake.
Should.
I agree.
Too much cancer.
That's what'll make it so rare, because no one can live long enough to sell it. So they buy it, die, and now there's one less in the world.
If the Wii is a dildo, then what's the Wii U?
A dragon dildo.
Indeed.
That
Well, I
is
was gonna
wild.
say, I was gonna say that the Wii U is essentially a camera that you record yourself using the dildos with.
The dildos. Yeah,
It does have a big camera on the gamepad.
Yeah.
yeah.
I need to cover that thing up.
I need to download the transfer thing on my Wii so I could bring everything over.
I didn't even bother because there's not much of a reason for me to get rid of the Wii because of the fact that I have it modded to such a high extent. You can mod the virtual Wii pretty well too. But for example, the lack of GameCube adapter port or the lack of like GameCube controller ports is kind of a problem.
Yeah.
I mean, like homebrew makers have been, implementing the GameCube adapter, like finding ways to do that and use USB controllers as well. But overall, it's just a lot easier to just plug in a GameCube controller rather than having to get something third party or try so hard to find a GameCube adapter, even if they are getting more common now.
Right. I don't know. For me, I'm prepared to start up using my GameCube more, if not because of the GameCube player or Game Boy player.
Okay, well that answers my question about that. Holy shit, Saishi. Well,
Kind of Shrek.
yeah.
Welcome to G Gundam damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
So how much damage do you do? G Gundam tier.
Well, that's a good answer, in all honesty.
That actually is its own tier, practically.
Yeah.
It is.
Sheena, do you
Highest, but it's up there.
cover your Wii U gamepad camera?
Well, the thing is, it actually is pretty close to highest when you get into the team attacks.
Yeah. I'm talking like solo, because if we go into technicalities, they're not technicalities, but I guess if you think about it, technically any Gundam could team up with it, but within the boundaries of this game.
If it's solo only, then it's Mons and Kaiser, followed by Great Zeo.
Yeah.
Maybe tied with Great Mazin, but he only gets one shot at Great Booster.
Yeah, and the main reason for Kaiser is just, Muslim power.
Yeah, well, also his actual raw damage is right up there with Great Zeo.
Yeah.
Final Kaiser Blade does dumb damage.
It's just that what pushes him over the edge is just Muslim power.
Oh yeah,
Just,
there's
hey,
like
it's
25% on
dead.
top.
Gotta love multipliers.
Chino, what were you saying that in response to?
I asked her if she covers the Wii U.
The thing up, yeah.
Why would you cover the Wii U camera?
I don't like you watching me.
Like
No one can
stares
watch
at
you.
me, man.
I mean, it's not like the camera's on and active. when
Yeah,
you-
it's not a Kinect.
It's not a Connect.
But you never know, man. They might become sentient one day.
There was a funny Penny Arcade comic making fun of the whole thing with the Kinect being on.
Doing your lackluster fucking comment.
Ah, there's DS bitching about it.
Were you
I was-
honestly counting down the seconds?
Yep,
Why?
because every time,
What do you mean
Oh.
every time?
every
it's just-
time he mentions it,
Every time he mentions what?
Penny Arcade, every time.
Nuh-uh.
I'm not the biggest fan of it either.
I've noticed a lot of my group of friends don't really seem to like it, so I'll probably just stop talking about it.
It's fine if
I
you
don't
talk
really-
about it, but
I
just
don't
expect me to
really
make
care.
fun of it.
I don't really care.
Expect me to make fun of it relentlessly.
I know Sheena is. I feel like Sheena's kind of tired of me because like occasionally we'll link a comic that I think is funny,
she'll be like, "Oh my God, Ryan, shut the hell up!"
Like the
oh my
latest
God.
one is actually kind of funny because apparently Mike Prohulik has been playing Bloodborne, and he made a comic where he's like, "I fucking quit Bloodborne." You said that last time. I fucking quit. Those wolves are just so powerful. I guess one way I could fix it is to go up the stairs and try to stack them. So you're done quitting? Yeah, but I'm definitely quitting next time. You know, sort of that joke of like, you know, you say you're gonna quit a Dark Souls game, then you come back to it. I notice a lot of people have done. Nick did that. Like he would lose a lot, and he'd be like, "Really, really?" But he would keep playing. I feel like I was the one who was always like, "I'm gonna quit," but I would always come back.
Well, the trick is getting good.
Yeah, that is true. I missed you, Gundam.
You should watch it, and it's still great.
I want to get it on DVD so I can have it for my collection.
I want to hear America the Beautiful.
Patriotic fervor.
By the way, wanna know what a really bad webcomic is?
Control C.
Yep.
I knew it.
Hey, that's so old, it's archaic.
It's still going, I think.
It is.
Yeah, it is, but I mean the joke about it.
Like, there were two things I was gonna say.
That's still going,
It
too.
was either gonna be that, or it was gonna be fucking, anything by Psy Guy. Those are my two guesses, but I decided to swing for the cheap seats.
Well, the thing is, the cheap seat's the most accurate, so...
Yeah.
So he's still just drawing the same face on everyone, right?
What? Control Delete?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, figured.
What, you expected quality?
No, that's why I said I figured.
Oh. Hey, Starman, what's up? We're just bitching. Yeah.
Hello, Starman.
Also, Starman, it's your husbando Ryan's birthday, so wish him happy birthday.
I am 23 years old.
Has Bundo.
He's fucking old. What he's telling me.
No,
Yeah.
the word is mature.
Thank you, Ryo.
That's what old people tell themselves to make themselves feel better.
So what?
So you admit it.
Ryan's not that old.
Yes, he
Yeah.
is. He's a fossil.
For the longest time, I was actually the baby of the family, until my cousin had a baby.
And then you were like, what the fuck is this?
Hey Ryan, do you have an axe on hand?
An axe?
Yeah.
I can probably find one.
Okay, good. Chop the S in half and count the rings.
Okay.
I always wanted to become a hero.
It's funny because that's his corpse saying it,
Yeah.
and it never changes.
I just love that, in G Gundam proper, fucking George is more surprised that Chapman is cheating in the tournament rather than that he came back from the dead. I just love that shit.
See, I get that, but you need to consider just what they can do with their fists alone in that universe. Coming back from the dead's not that hard. Saisaichi reaches enlightenment. There are literal living mummies based around that. So yeah, oh my god, you cheater. I mean, it's one thing to come back from the dead, but honor was all you had.
You fucking cheat, though.
It's all about honor, man. And it was.
That means you have to watch Gundam Seed Destiny Chinese dub.
How about we don't do that?
Is it bad?
Well, it's Seed Destiny, so it's bad by default.
Alright, now are we talking a Chinese dub?
The
Or in
Chinese dub.
Or a Chinese English dub?
Just Chinese dub.
It's just
Not
Chinese
the
dub.
wang.
'Cause I noticed there are some Asian areas that do English dubs. Like the Philippines. That's a new one.
No, that's Denkoku Gekken.
No, I was talking about Sheena's emote on the Twitch.
Oh. He's been using it for a little while. They upgraded the guild.
Cool.
Nice.
So you're probably gonna hate me for doing this, Ryo. But I'm thinking I'm gonna skip out on weapon upgrades for the rest of the playthrough.
You're a moron.
Well, the thing is, everyone I like to use is getting hit and dying. I would much rather they not get hit. Or if they do get hit, be able to live.
It's because you insist on using bad units.
Is Leisner a bad unit?
Leisner is the one exception, but it's still probably your fault he's getting hit.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
So yeah, I'm probably gonna forgo weapon upgrades from here on out.
Are you trying to challenge yourself, Stan?
No. Like, damage isn't the problem, really.
Well, damage is the problem, just not what you're dealing.
Yeah, exactly. Like, my damage is fine. It's just enemies hit me and then I just kind of croak.
Well, it's your own fault for being fucking cursed, Mr. 3%. It is!
You.
Sheena and Dance Gaming sitting in a tree. TWITCHING.
You might want to see a doctor about that.
Is he having a stroke?
I didn't think about that part of the joke. I was just trying to make a reference to the website, but after you said that, like, yeah, if you're twitching like that, then...
That was almost as bad as Side Guy.
I am nowhere near as bad as Psy Guy, thank you.
No, you're not. Nowhere near. Like, I make the joke, but I'm not gonna let that hold. I still can't believe that crap.
Now, Dave, he is definitely as bad as Psy Guy.
Dave is cancer.
Were you... I forget, did they ever tell you about the infamy of Dave the Terrible?
I don't think so.
Go ahead.
It's
tell
not
them about
cheating
Dave.
if I've beaten the game before.
Oh, that.
Yeah,
That's what-
you remember Dave. The dude who was somehow bad at Legends 1. Who thought it was a legitimately hard game.
Yeah.
Oh no,
I mean-
Bruno has a lot of HP. It makes him hard even though you will never get hit and the game literally gives you everything to hide behind in that fight. Everything dies insanely fast in Legends 1. But they have HP bars.
Flirted
It
with
took me
Sheena a lot,
3
too.
days to beat the water section.
Yeah, he was a real creep on me.
And
He was so
I called him out on it, and then Sheena got mad at me.
Why?
Why?
I don't know. Here's the best part though. Alright, HK, you've played Legends, of course.
Yeah.
You remember the machine gun buster in Legends 1?
Oh yeah, didn't he say it was like the best thing ever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Shining Laser and Active Buster are such overrated crap. The Machine Buster is so broken. It's worse than your default Buster.
That's not even considering the rapid fire glitch.
Oh god, no. Oh, he called that cheating.
But his version of cheating was okay.
Huh. And the thing is, it's not really cheating, it's not even really a glitch, it's a quirk of the movement mechanic. They did that intentionally so you wouldn't be stalled after firing.
It just had unintentional side effects.
Yep.
Some
So
very,
it's still legit,
very,
it's just
very
sketch.
good side effects. It's about as cheating as like late dashing, pretty much. So I mean,
Yeah.
If
So it's not
Sheena-
really cheating. It's just they didn't expect you to do it.
pretty much. But it's completely within the boundaries of
Legit.
how the game works.
Okay, now how about my infinite life, infinite zenny, infinite weapons, and all upgrades?
Totally not cheating. Nope.
No, it's not, because you've beaten the game before. That completely makes it not cheating.
Yep.
I only play on easy.
Not cheating though. Nope.
Why would
Hard
I,
is just no one can beat hard ever.
Why would I
Absolutely
want to play?
no one in the history of ever has beaten any of the other difficulties in Legend.
Without
Hey, look, why
is
would
it
I wanna-
Game Shark?
Why would I want to play normal though? Just why? The enemies take longer to kill and I have less money. He said that.
Yeah.
He actually said that.
You know what weapon I liked? Grenades.
A normal grenade's a grand grenade.
I just like explosions.
I can
BRB.
dig it. Alright. That normal grenade arm is actually really good once you get the angles down.
Yeah.
It's just a shame it has such a short window of you know, it falls out pretty quick.
It sucks. Not
Legends
that
2
it- not
is even
it
easier than
sucks.
the first game.
Just sucks that it has its quirks.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Legends 2 is, you know, the dungeons may be longer, but nothing's ever going to threaten you. The only thing
Yeah.
that would qualify as hard in that game is basically the license exams, and that's only if you're gunning for S rank. And even then, once you know what to do, it's just a little tight.
Yeah.
I
Still
guess
a great
Sarah's
game, though.
Oh yeah, and Sarah's a really nice step up from Juno in terms of difficulty.
Shining
Or
laser.
Juno just kind of dies horribly.
He does.
Even if you ignore the shining laser, he's not a hard fight. But if you use it, it's just like that was a fight.
Hey, Active Buster does the same.
Let's ignore that too.
Hey, let's point blank spread Buster. I really wish they hadn't nerfed that into being uselessly garbage in Legends 2.
What
It's not
about
even the spread Buster anymore.
drill arm or the friggin' saber? Let's fight him with that. We can do it.
Okay, the saber is god awful. You will actually get yourself killed in Legends 1 with that.
Yeah, in
But the
Legends 1,
drill arm.
in Legends 1, the saber is trashed here. Wasn't it like
Yeah.
okay in 2?
I think it was okay.
It's pretty good in 2, actually. It has increased range, it's still short range, but it's a lot better.
Yeah.
And it does absurdly high damage, actually.
Yeah, okay, so there's that. I would still be like, challenge run. Legends 1 saber, go.
Oh god.
I'd sooner
You
use
would
the
give
shield
Dave a
arm.
heart attack. Did that shit.
Yo, and
and then I
actually,
would
wait,
beat the game because it's so easy.
I'll take you up on that. Saber only, right?
Uh-huh.
Buster.
What about the buster?
Why use special weapons?
Yeah, I guess. Machine gun buster.
Oh god, no, I'm not doing that. I don't hate myself that much.
Yeah.
I would just use the saber just because. Just like, screw it. Why not? Let's do it.
It's fun, but oh my god.
I remember it being really disappointing when I played Legends, and I was just like, hey, cool, it's sword. Oh, come on.
No, it's almost unusably bad. That said, it's not as bad as the shield arm.
Yeah, shield
Hey,
arm.
I don't
look,
even
there-
remember the shield arm.
There is one enemy it works against by the time you get it, and they're complete non-issues. They're those shield guys.
What does the shield arm even do?
You put up a shield that bounces bombs back, and that's it.
Yep.
God, that seems like it'd have so much potential.
Not really, because the angle is random. And hey, guess what? You get it late game.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm talking about. It has potential. It just fell really, really flat. It's like, what if it,
If it was
You know,
the first
function.
weapon you got.
or something like that, or it functioned like, like a good reflector. Like, it sent projectiles back at whoever fired them at double speed and maybe with a damage buff.
True,